Good afternoon, SHS. For this week's SNN episode, we will bring updates on sports and much more. Stay tuned. Welcome to SNN. I'm Claire Hamilton.
I'm Isaiah Navahar.
Seniors need to buy their senior ads as soon as possible.
On this day in 1961, a chimpanzee named Ham went to space. Ham's flight lasted 16 and a half minutes, and he traveled at the speed of approximately 5,800 miles per hour. He was later transferred to the National Zoo in 1963, where he lived alone for 17 years, before later being sent to the North Carolina Zoo, where he could live with other chimps. He died 22 years after his historic flight into space, at the estimated age of 26.
Our Shallowater Scarlet Steppers recently competed and placed third best in their class, as well as achieving academic champions and a sweepstakes trophy. Congratulations.
There's a mandatory high school cheer parent meeting in the cafeteria February 7th at 5 p.m. Cheer tryouts will be March 6th at 4 p.m. in the gym.
Class competitions are back. Grade levels will compete in fun games for points to earn a reward at the end of the semester. Be sure to scan the QR code to sign up or look for flyers posted around the school.
Coming up is Mrs. Ashmore's birthday on February 3rd. Let's wish her happy birthday.
There is still time to buy Sweetheart Banquet tickets located in the office or in front of the auditorium for $30. It will be this Saturday at Stone Creek Event Center at 7 p.m.
Are you interested in being a leader? Sign up for the Leadership U. Leadership U is a 10-week course to gain knowledge and the skills necessary to become a leader people will trust. These meetings will be during AP in the library. Please scan the QR codes around the school to sign up.
We will be right back after this commercial break.
Welcome back, SHS. We're here with Mr. Boas today. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me.
So, can you tell us a little bit about Leadership U?
Absolutely. Leadership U is basically a 11-week course that's designed to help young people grow to be leaders.
Okay. Who would be a good candidate for Leadership U?
Candidates for Leadership U, really anyone is a candidate for Leadership U. One of the philosophies of Leadership U is leaders are made, they're not born. There's a myth that only certain people can be leaders by their natural born abilities, but we kind of break that myth and just really try to empower young people of different walks, different groups to be involved in Leadership U.
How would you say this would overall affect somebody and help them?
Well, the subtitle to Leadership U is creating leaders that supervisors will respect and peers will trust. And so, leadership can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So learning those skills to be good leaders, it's a very valuable skill in the workplace today. And so that's how a person's going to grow. And leadership is not something that you just do one time. Leadership is lifelong learning. So this is just a step in that process of learning.
Okay. Where did Leadership U come from?
Glad you asked that question. Several years ago, as a former football coach, we were struggling with some of our teams because we felt like we didn't have any student-led leadership. And so We looked around and we thought, well, it's really our fault as coaches that we haven't done anything to foster leadership. So we set out to create this course that would help young people grow and to become leaders. And that was several years ago. So I've had the pleasure of bringing Leadership U to now this will be my 4th school. And I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited for the opportunity for young people to grow.
Okay, well, thank you for being on our show today and letting us know a little more about Leadership U. We'll be back after this commercial.
I'm Desiree Groth, and here with this week's sports. The Mustangs played the Slayton Tigers on Tuesday. They won 78-36. They tip off in Shallowater versus the Liberty at 7:30. The Phillies were also in Slayton on Tuesday. The Phillies won 69-50, and they tip off at home versus Liberty at 6:15. Phillies softball started on Tuesday in Brownfield. They beat the Lady Cubs 12-1. The Phillies of the game were Phoenix Nabahar and Des Johnson. That's all for this week's sports, so let's throw it back over to the desk.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back with all the best news you need next week.